Hey everyone, how's it going? So, got some additions to the Nintendo and Super Nintendo game collection. Going to show you what I picked up, and we're not going to waste any time. We're going to get right into it. Now, if you're wondering why the camera is shaking, Bella is rubbing her face on the tripod. So anyway, I got 2 Super Nintendo games and 6 NES games. So we're going to do the Super Nintendo games first, and as always, once we're done, we're going to go test them out, see if they work. So first up is a game I've never had before, never even played before. Nickelodeon's Real Monsters. I remember watching the cartoon when I was younger, but never played the game, so this will be interesting. And the other Super Nintendo game is not one that I had bought. This one was sent to me by mistake. It is complete in a box. John Madden Football 93. I actually ordered the very first John Madden Football because I need the very first one and I need John Madden 98, and I'll have all of them for Super Nintendo. So I ordered the very first one, which is just titled John Madden Football, and they sent me this one by mistake. Or maybe not by mistake, because after checking their feedback, they've done it over 30 times in the past year. So yeah. This is actually my 3rd copy of John Madden Football 93. I have 2 copies of just the cart, and now complete in the box. So yeah, I asked if I could send that one back to get the one that I actually ordered, and they said yes, and gave me an address and wanted me to pay to send it back. And I'm like, you sent me the wrong one. You just, print out a return label, and they wouldn't do it, so keeping that one. Alright, that's it for Super Nintendo. Now we have the NES games, and I've only actually owned one of these. So yeah, these are mostly all brand new to me. Alright, first up we have Airwolf. This show, I remember, I watched the show a few years back, the first 2 seasons anyway. Never actually played the game, so. The pin looks clean. Like I said, we'll test them out on the consoles once we're done going through them here. Up next is another game I've never owned, never played. Baseball. That's right, baseball on the NES. I have a feeling I'm going to be horrible at this. Pin looks kind of funky. Don't have confidence that one's going to start up. Alright, our next one is another one I've never played before. Commando. Have no idea what this is about, but it was $2. So $2 to add a game to the collection that I need. I'm doing it. So we have Commando. Hello, Bella. Hello, my sweet cat. This is another one I've never played, never owned, and I'm happy to have this one in the collection. I'm really hoping this one works. We have Donkey Kong 3, the Arcade Classic Series. Excuse me, burping up dinner. I've played Donkey Kong, I've played Donkey Kong Jr., played Donkey Kong Jr. Math. Never played Donkey Kong 3 before. This just came in today. This is the last one I was waiting for before I make the video. So, looking forward to that. Alright, the next one is I've never owned. It came in the dust sleeve and the manual. We have Wizards and Warriors, along with the manual. Now, I used to have Wizards and Warriors 3, and I could not finish it because I got so confused. So, looking forward to trying this one out. I had actually picked up Wizards and Warriors 2, but, eBay, they have 5 days to ship it to you until you can say that you never got it. Well, on the 5th day, after 5 days have gone by with no updates, no shipping, I get a message from the seller. I've been looking for this game for days and I can't find it. So I got my money refunded on that one. Yeah. Alright. the last one I have here also came in a dust sleeve. And this is one I've had, but I've had it on the Mario Brothers Duck Hunt World Class Track Meet cart. Never had it as a single cart. World Class Track Meet. And I do have, as you've all seen before, I do have the power pad up there above the collection. So yeah, World Class Track Meet. Finally, for the first time ever, had the single cart. So those are the additions. Now we're going to go in the other room, put them in the consoles, and see if they actually work. I hope we have better luck than we did on the last pickup video. So let's go do that now. Let's go see if these work. Alright. Let's try these out, see if they work. I think we're going to go Super Nintendo first. I don't know if I have it on the right channel or not. But we're going to do John Madden Football 93 first. Okay, that booted right up. Let's see if I can get an angle without the glare. And I can't. So I'm sorry about the glare on the TV. There's nothing I can do about that. Alright, so John Madden Football 93 works. Let's try All Real Monsters next. Yeah. Hey, Bella. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Maybe? We're a little closer. What do you think, Bella? One more time? There we go. Yeah, it works, Bella. Yeah. You want out? Did you want out? You want out? Okay. You want out? No? Bella. Alright, Bella's throwing a fit at the door for some reason. Okay, well, we are 2 for 2 with Super Nintendo games, so that's good. Alright, now we're going to try the NES games. Do you want out? Alright, I'll be right back. Let me let Bella out. Alright, let's try the NES games. Alright, first up, let's try Airwolf. Ooh, that's not connected very well. Yeah, it's blinking. Yeah, that did not connect into the pin very well at all. Some of the games are like that. When you put them in, they don't want to connect very tightly. Yeah, that sucks. We'll try one more time. There we go, it works. Yeah, I'm really sorry about the glare on the TV. There's nothing I can do about that glare. Alright, well, Airwolf works. That's good. Alright, up next is baseball. Let's try baseball. Look at that. That one booted right up. God, I hate that glares on the TV. Let me move you over here. Well, I guess that's not gonna help either. Alright, so baseball works. Up next, let's try Commando. Look at that, booted right up. Right up. Oh god, it's one of those top-down shooters. Okay. Alright, well, Commando works. That's good. Alright, up next we have Donkey Kong 3. I'm just blowing it now. Look at that, booted right up like a champ. What in the world? Is he blowing smoke up his butt? Or like on his nuts? What is he doing? He's like shooting Donkey Kong in the nuts. Wow. Okay, this is not what I was expecting Donkey Kong 3 to look like, but okay. That'll be interesting playing that. Alrighty then. Alright, up next we have Wizards and Warriors. We'll try this one out. I love when I love when they boot up right away, especially the NES games. That's awesome. What if I stand here? Does that block the glare? Not really. Alright. Wizards and Warriors works. Alright, we're on the last one now. Alright, y'all. Last one. World-class track meet. Booted right up. Look at that. Ladies and gentlemen, we are 8 for 8 with the games working. Every single game worked. That is awesome. I used to play this when I was younger. Yeah, I can't play this one anymore. I'm not using the power pad. Well, that's awesome, man. We're 8 for 8. So let's get out of this room and let's go put these with the rest of the games. Let's officially add these to the collection. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have officially added them to the collection. John Madden 93, Real Monsters. Actually, that's Nickelodeon Real Monsters, so that should be where it ends. I gotta move that. Yeah, I got all these in alphabetical order. And there we go. Hi! You have a massive eye booger. Yes, you do. My sweet cat, yeah. And there we've added the NES games. Yeah. Love you, Bella. My good girl. You're such a sweet cat. But there you have it. The collection is growing, and I'm happy. We're 8 for 8. Everything worked. Hello, my pretty girl. Hello, my sweet cat. Oh, I gotta clean your eyes. So yeah, we were 8 for 8. Everything worked. I'm happy, man. I always like when everything works like they're supposed to. But yeah, that is it. So, those are the pickups this time. I do have 2 NES games and 1 Super NES game that'll be here next week. So expect another pickup video next week. And yeah, the collection is growing. I'm happy. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed showing you what I got. And I'll catch y'all in the next video. Y'all take care.